Hey, 92% of insurance agents fail. Most of you won't make it. If you want to be sure that you make it and that you know how much money you can make, then keep watching this, all right? My name is Cody Askins. I started in the insurance business about a decade ago. When I was 19, I was an intern. I became a full-time insurance agent while I was in college, taking 21 credit hours a semester. I was playing basketball as a college athlete. Tournaments, games, weekends, weeknights, practices every day. And I made a decision to earn $100,000 my first year. And using our six-figure sales system and some of the stuff that I'm going to share with you briefly and shortly, I was able to earn $117,361, and you can't forget the 13 cents in my first 8 months as an insurance agent. So how much money can you make? I'm going to share with you right now how much money a new insurance agent can make. Okay, so stay with me. All right, so I want to talk through some of the numbers behind this because I'm a numbers guy. Okay, 92% fell within 3 years. Okay. Awful statistic. We created 8% Nation because of that. That's the Insurance Wealth Conference where we get agents like you together every single year. We're going to Vegas, okay, this next year. How much money can you make, though, as an agent? And you're wondering that, okay? I said that I made $117,361.13 in my first 8 months as a brand new insurance agent. Couldn't spell insurance, didn't know how to sell, wasn't confident in my ability, no product knowledge, etc., right? And that may be you sitting there right now. And you're thinking, okay, how much money can I make? I'm going to walk you through, number one, the average, okay? Because I always want to know what is average just so I don't freaking do that, right? Because nobody wants to, you watch this right now. Do you want to be average? I bet you don't want to be, dude, I don't want to be average either, okay? So the average insurance agent makes about $50,000 per year. Some states, some areas, some different product types, it's higher, some it's lower, okay? About 50K. That sucks, right? That's horrible. But I was trained a long time ago to not say the word but because it's kind of like an eraser word, but I'm gonna keep using it anyway, okay? There are more millionaires in this industry, insurance and financial services, than any other industry in the world. And you say, well, Cody, how much money can I make? Well, I know you want to make more than the average. So I'm going to show you what you can expect to make your first year. If you follow the six-figure sales formula, which I'm assuming that you're going to follow, correct? You're committing now. You're going to follow what we share with you, okay? So let's look at the six-figure sales system. That's a book I'm working on right now, six-figure sales system. And I believe that every insurance agent, this is the Triple S weekly system. I believe that every insurance agent should set 15 appointments per week. They should sit and ask 10 people to buy every single week, and that they should actually physically sell at least 5 policies, applications every single week. And if you do the math, and let's just say, for example, let's just say you're selling life insurance, okay? Let's just say that you're selling life insurance. And let's just say that you are a brand new agent and you're on a 50% commission level, okay? Let's just say that you average, when you sell a life insurance policy, you should average at least $700 of annual premium per sale. That's the premium the client pays over an entire year, okay? At 50% commission, that is $350 in commission, okay? Let's just say that you sell 5 of those every single week, okay? You can do the math pretty quick. That if you do 5 of those, selling life insurance, you're at $1,750 per week, okay? So take that times 50, okay? And you're at about 80 to 90K right off the bat selling life insurance. Now, let's just say that you're selling health insurance, okay? Or Medicare. And let's just say that every time you sell a policy, you make $200, okay? Just for easy math sakes, for an example. You can change the numbers for your own example, okay? Let's just say you make $200 commission every time you sell a policy. But let's just say that maybe it's residual. And maybe you get paid the same amount the second year as you did the first year, okay? And let's just say that you sell 5 policies per week, okay? That's $1,000 per week. That is $50K per year. But if you make the same amount the first year, the second year, and the third year because it's residual income, then all you have to do is do this 3 years in a row. And guess what? Here's your first year. Here's your second year, 100K, because you can double it. That's if you don't lose any clients, and you'll probably lose 10%, okay? Third year, you're up to $150,000, okay? Now, let's say you're selling home and auto, okay? And let's just say that the average customer, you're typically going to make about, I would say it's closer to this, but let's just say, for easy math's sake, because I personally believe that every home and auto insurance agent should be selling 20 policies, not households, every single month. Okay, let's say you average $100. Okay, that's $2,000. Let's just say that you get it again the next year. That's $4,000, right? It takes time. For example, it takes time to build a property and casualty business, home and auto business. The key is to this is how much money can I make? Well, these are early numbers. These are specific examples. The average is this. I believe, and I've got another video previously that talks about how I believe you can make $1 million a year selling insurance. There's more millionaires than any other industry in the world, then why not? Okay? When I was a new agent, I focused on getting in front of people every single week. The secret to you making money early, often, and consistently, and keeping this thing sexy is by following this. The whole key to this is you need a prospecting system. The only reason that insurance agents, that this happens, that 92% fail, and the reason the average is this, and the reason that most people fail, and you maybe will too, hopefully not after watching this video, the only reason why, the number one reason why insurance agents fail, the number one thing they struggle with, one thing you probably struggle with is what? It's getting in front of people. That's the toughest part of this business. Nobody ever does this. Nobody ever does this. Nobody ever does this. Because if you don't start with this, you can't get this. If you don't get this, you can't get this, right? You can't sit with 3 people a week, 2 people a week, like most of you are right now, and expect to sell 5 policies every single week. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, number one reason people fail is they struggle with a prospecting system, getting in front of people. That's why I have a 6-figure sales system that teaches you every step of the way. I believe, okay, for this, I believe you should be working your warm market. I believe that you should be working about 20 to 30 leads per week, okay? And I believe that you should have a third activity. Maybe it's door knocking, maybe it's something else that you can go out and specifically go make money right now. Now the question was, how much money can I make? There is no specific answer. You can make as much money as you would like to make. You set the target, okay? Because the whole trick to this is, okay, if there even is one, is if we put it into steps, okay? If you wanted to leave with specific steps from this video, all right? And I'm running out of whiteboard, as you can see, because I get a little crazy, all right? Number one, you need a target. My first year, I set a target. I said, I will make $100,000 my first year. I committed. I wrote it down. I told everyone. I made it public. And if I didn't do it, I was going to be embarrassed, right? You need a target, and everyone needs to know. You need to be able to publicly hold yourself accountable, okay? Step one, you need a target. Step two, you have to know your numbers so that you can actually go and hit step one. Funny how that works. And then step three, you have to actually go execute on those numbers. Most insurance agents, they struggle with this because they don't spend enough money, okay? We have 5 different companies here, maybe a 6th pretty soon. We will spend $5 million a year on 8% Nation, agency, secure agent leads, secure agent marketing, Cody Askins brand, all those things. We'll spend $5 million a year operating this thing. When I spend more money, I make more money. Maybe you should start spending more money. So when we say how much money can you make, I want you to make a lot of money. I want you to be successful. I promise you it's possible. I believe in you. I want to motivate you. I want to challenge you. But just remember, you got to get in front of people. So when you make $100K, I want you to think back on this video. When you make $250,000, $500,000, $1 million, $10 million, whatever it is, the answer is you can make as much money as you would like. But you got to believe in yourself, you got to have a system, and you got to go execute. Hey, if you love this video, there's one video you absolutely have to watch. It's how to make $10,000 weekly, and it's right there. Go click on it, and I'll see you there. Let's do the math. So if you want to think through 10K, all right? So the goal is $10,000, okay? If you divide that by an average premium,